Oh, did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? It is juicing evening again. Peoples, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So I have been, not in tune to doing everything. Plus, we lost hot water. There was no hot water in our kitchen. It was just a lot. Anywho's, so if many of you have heard on Instagram, social media of someone named Tabitha Brown, so she did something that I've never seen before, and I wanted to just try my own version of Tabitha Brown's meat substitute. That's how I'll call it. So she had raw pecans. This is completely raw. Okay. You can see here, there's, this is completely raw. If you look to the back of it, no salt, no sugar, nothing. It just says organic pecans. And she soaked her pecans and made like what you will do for ground beef or whatnot, ground turkey, substitute using this. Now, this is my very first time doing this with you guys. I've never done this before. And my son will be the taster to know if it really tastes well. So I might have a slight variation regarding ingredients of what I put in there in comparison to what she utilized. But we'll see how this goes. I am doing a meatless March, not vegan. Auntie Tab is a vegan. She's vegan. That's her choice. And I thought, why not try this? I am doing a meatless March. No meat for this month, no flesh products for me outside of eggs because I'm not doing vegan, I'm just doing vegetarian. So we will see how this works, and I will see if my son likes it. He doesn't know this is what I'm preparing, so we'll get the honest opinion when I'm done. So I'm covering this back so he doesn't know if he should come downstairs. He's not going to see what it is. And so I'm going to cut up my parsley, red onions, red bell pepper, yellow bell peppers, garlic. I love garlic, so it's a lot. And then for my sauce, I'm going to use this tomato sauce. I try to look for products in the grocery store that do not have a million ingredients. As you can clearly see what this is: tomatoes, fresh basil, fresh garlic, Italian olive oil, spices, etc. So I try to get products with ingredients that I can pronounce, that I don't need a PhD to pronounce. So we'll see how this goes, and I will come back once we start cooking. And I plan to prepare this with spinach pasta. I'm going back so you can see. That's what that is. The hubby purchased this, and that's what we will see how that goes for dinner tonight. And as I said, my son will give us the conclusion of if this is worth me doing this again. I'll be back. Alrighty, so my food processor is all set up, and we're going to put the raw pecans in here. Some people say pecans, some people say pecans, I strained it out, strained the water out, and we are going to pulse it and see how that looks. Maybe I should have dried it. I don't know. Again, this is my first time doing this, so we shall see how it comes out. Okay, so this is me pulsing the pecans in the food processor. And the vegetables are all cut. I love fresh vegetables, lots and lots. All the colors you can put in my food. That's how I love to eat my food, lots of colors. So I'm going to take the bell peppers and add it to the pecans and pulse that as well. And then we're going to have this sauce started and see how dinner is going to go for tonight. Righty, I don't mind cutting up my vegetables, but this evening, since I'm using the food processor, I just figured I will help this process go a little faster. All right, so let's just clean the table here, and let's do some more pulsing here. how that looks. Okay, this is what it looks like so far. I'm not sure how much time I should pulse it for. I am going to see how it feels, how grainy it is, the texture. Okay, be back. Okay, I soaked mine in cold water. Maybe I was supposed to use warm water. I'm not sure. But again, this is an experiment. So there's no wrong or right when you're experimenting, right? Alrighty, so we'll stop it here, and I am gonna get, because it's becoming more of a soup sauce right now, so we want a little bit of the crunchiness feeling to still be there. So actually smells good, has a little odor to it, the bell peppers. So we'll leave that here for now, and I will get the onions and garlic sauteing, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, I don't do measurements. I just let my mind and spirit guide me in cooking. So I'm sauteing the red or purple onions with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Maybe a little bit much oil here, but you know, it's all good. Maybe I'll leave this in here for about a minute or two, something like that, while my water boils for the spaghetti. So the fire is on, that water, that's how I do my spaghetti. I usually let the water boil. I add a little bit of salt to the water, and then I put the spaghetti in there once there's a bubble going on with that water. So that's how I cook mine. I know everyone has their different ways of doing things, but that's how I do my spaghettis. And I believe maybe about 12 to 15 minutes, because this is spinach spaghetti. It takes a little bit longer to cook than just the regular spaghettis that most people purchase in the store. So, ooh, smelling good, y'all. If you could only smell this. Now I am going to add the garlic in here. And yes, I love lots of garlic. Like I said, lots of fresh vegetables. That's all for me. So I know for some people that this might seem a lot, but this is this is how I cook. I love lots of vegetables, fresh herbs and vegetables. Is best for me. I know not always we can get the fresh ingredients, so sometimes we use what is in the can or in the seasoning bottles. Which is fine as well. That's fine. So I will keep doing this, and maybe in the next minute or two, I will go ahead and add our ground mixture. See how that comes out, y'all. All right, this is what we're looking like right now. I have poured everything from our food processor in the pot, and I am now mixing similar to you would do if you had ground beef or ground chicken or turkey. Okay, so you know you can use the ingredients you're used to doing when making this for yourself, for your family. Alrighty. I will taste it a little bit, since it's my very first time doing this. And I depend on what it tastes like. I might use a little bit of Obey seasoning in there. And I will also be utilizing the tomato sauce. Okay? So we'll be back when I'm wrapping up things. Alright, it is basically finished here. Y'all, it tastes good. It's not, now if you have not allergy to pecans, I wouldn't advise you to, I guess you just can't eat nut, right? You can't eat pecans. But it actually isn't nutty. Prior to putting the tomato sauce though, you could take the this mixture and make meatballs. Well, pecan balls. And this is actually not tasting nutty. So as you can see, it's really bubbling up here like a volcano. So I'm gonna lower it down just to keep it warm, and the wild pasta is being prepared. Don't do what I do here. I'm just trying to make sure nothing is sticking, and then we will be eating, and I will let you know what my son thinks of this new meal. Alrighty, this is my son's plate. Let's see how it goes down. I'm about to call him and say dinner is ready. So let's see how that goes. Son, how is your meal?
Hold on, let me taste it real quick.
You want to taste it real quick?
Yeah, let me taste it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is good. Oh.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's what I would have said if this hadn't been cooked at a tier that was non-human. It's what I would have said, because it's so non-human that us as humans don't deserve to eat this food, and it deserves to be eaten by an extraterrestrial being. Because this food is exquisite, marvelous, fabulous.
So you're gonna eat all of it?
I don't deserve to eat this food. This food doesn't deserve to be in my mouth right now. I am prioritized, specialized, everything.
Okay. Bon appetit, son. Bon appetit. Son, what are you doing? What's happening?
Me, what's happening?
You opened the pots and you're uncovering. So what's happening?
I never did such thing.
You did what?
I never did such thing.
Where is the food I just gave to you?
Blaspheming.
You ate all of that was in the plate in like
No,
2 minutes?
It was horrendous. I didn't like it. I just put it down the toilet, flush the toilet. And I was done with it.
I think that's a lot, son.
You think that's a lot? I'm giving it to the homeless man outside.
What's happening, son?
Nothing. I'm just taking some.
Put your plate closer so you don't make a mess. Did you not eat at school today?
I never.
That's why I said put your plate closer.
I always eat at school. What do you mean?
What is happening, son?
Nothing.
Seriously. Okay. Auntie Tabitha Brown. It's because this is my business, and this tasted awesome. It really did. I will be making this again. My son loved it, and as you can see, he went for a second plate. And this is what's left of it. This is what's left of it. It might not look the best right now in the pot, but this is what's left of it. Thank you for sharing. Peoples, try it out for yourself. You can make little balls out of it to replace meatballs. There are different things you can do, and you can probably, use your own seasoning for your taste buds and your liking. Hopefully this helps someone who's trying to transition into a new way of eating. Thank you for juicing, but more cooking a little bit with Lucy, a new ingredient.